Alright guys, so we are officially just 2 weeks away from Dragon Ball Legends' 7th year anniversary. Now, yes, obviously I am hyped for the 7th year anniversary, but I'm not going to sit here and lie to you guys and say I'm also not a little bit worried about what could go wrong. There's 5 things I think could go wrong with this anniversary, and the reason why I'm keeping it real with you guys is because I remember for the Legends Festival, we all glazed it before it even happened, but we weren't realistic with ourselves, so I'm going to try keeping it real with you guys here on the channel. So guys, let's not waste any time, and by the way, keep those notifications bell on just in case we do get an anniversary leak for UI Goku, because you guys already know how much Dragon Ball Legends loves to leak this character almost pretty much every single time, right? So I'll keep you guys updated once we do get that leak. I'm gonna just say that once we do get that leak, right? But guys, the first thing I want to talk about, and there's 5 things here, okay? So I'm going to try to rapid fire through these pretty quickly. So battle expansion. We have yet to hear anything about battle expansion in Dragon Ball Legends. We have a big update in terms of the UI interface screen and stuff like that, but battle expansion, we still don't know what that means. Now, I want to give you guys one realistic scenario, or like a very good scenario for me, and let me mute this and play it in the background. What if we get something like this, okay? It's a landscape stage transition destruction. We saw Broly and Super Saiyan Blue Gogeta clash, and then they broke the dimension. Check this out one more time. By the way, this is an edit by TZ. He does a great job. This to me would be freaking so cool. Look at this. Look at the background. I've already thought about this as well. I'm gonna give you guys another example right here. Check this one out. I think this one's also just as cool. Check this one out. So it's of course Trunks versus Zamasu, and then Zamasu revives, and then the whole stage pretty much gets into the Zamasu's domain. Check this out. I would be happy. Look at that. Dude, look at the background. Oh my god, dude. I would absolutely freaking love this. So if we don't get any actual battle expansion, I think that would be very, very disappointing. So they use the word battle expansion, right? They're making the upgrades for the phone a lot more. So I'm expecting something big. They said this update will blow every update out of the water, so I'm expecting something big like this, okay? Now, let me just pause this really quick, or like, you know, the first example I showed you. That's the first thing I'm worried about. Battle expansion, they better keep their word, right? Another thing that I didn't write down here is new summon animations. Give me new summon animations, dude. It's not that hard. I'm so surprised how rarely Dragon Ball Legends brings out new summon animations. I think that's a very stupid business move on their end to not do it. Number one, it would get more people to summon just to check out the animations itself, right? So new summon animations, give it to me. Very simple. I'm expecting new summon animations. I'll be disappointed if we don't get new summon animations, especially if they're labeling this. You know, they literally said, quote, "This update will blow every update out of the water." So far, it's looking pretty normal. They simplified everything, right? That's pretty much what they're going for right now. Another one here, okay, guys? This is a big concern of mine. I put it at number 1. The characters' kits. And what I mean by this is that currently Dragon Ball Legends is going through a revamp where they don't want a character to have infinite combos, which rightfully so, I do agree with. But we saw what happened with Demon King Piccolo and kind of like Kid Goku as well. Their kits were very much watered down. So they're going to have to just try to power creep the Daima team is pretty much what I'm saying, right? In order to do that with the new system in terms of like the simplified abilities and kits where, you know, you don't get infinite combos, etc. That's just an example. They're going to have to increase the damage tremendously. Like, let's just say we do get an MBY Goku, for example, right? This character, upon entering the battlefield, or his starter ability now, would have to be like 500% damage or 600% damage. Like something crazy to power creep the old system, right? We need to power creep the old system with not just kits, right? The kits is not going to be as crazy, right? Because they're trying to make it fair now. By straight sheer damage power, right? That's one of my concerns right here. This is the character's kits. Another one, okay? The last 2 big celebrations is what I'm going to use as an example here. Every single big celebration does have a flop character. I think almost every single one of them. So what I mean by this, let's just take a look at the last big celebration, which was the Legends Festival for 2024 a few months ago. Goku Black, transforming Goku Black, was a flop character. They could have done this character so much better, right? And then, of course, the other counterpart was Vegeta Blue, which was much better. So there was a flop character. Same thing for the 6th year anniversary, but not too much. The flop character for the 6th anniversary between the fusion mechanic, Super Vegito and Super Simply Gogeta was Super Simply Gogeta. He wasn't as bad as like a Goku Black, but still, you guys get the point. There's like at least one flop character, which is something I don't like and something I don't want to see, right? So we have that. Also another one, no new mechanics introduced. If we don't see a new mechanic introduced, like, and to be fair, okay, I'm going to be fair here, okay? What else can they bring out, right? So for the 6th anniversary, they brought out the fusion mechanics, which was great, right? So what else could they bring out? Instead of new mechanics for characters, I would just like to see something like this, bro. Give me something like this. Like, it doesn't specifically need to be a mechanic for a character itself. Yes, it could be like the tapping mechanic ultimate, for example, but something like this, right? And it's like I said, there's not much else they could do in terms of like the mechanics. And this is landscape mode. I think landscape mode is very doable. I mean, it is doable, right? Because it's in game, but they would have to kind of like fix a few things as well. But this would kind of tie into battle expansion as well. So comment down below, what do you guys think about this? I think this is so cool. I already thought about this a long time ago. The Shattered Dimension. Right, and then we also got this one right here, which I didn't show you guys. It's just a landscape mode. It's MUI Goku right here fighting Jiren in the Tournament of Power. But you guys get the point, right? Landscape mode with a little bit more flair to it. You guys can see the whole stage, and it's going to show here in just one bit. But I like the Shattered Dimension or the Zamasu's Infinite Revival, right? So let's see here. Let's check this one out, guys. So it's MUI Goku versus Jiren in Tournament of Power. I'm going to pause it right here. Take a look at this. This just looks much, much better. Much better, right? Maybe they could fix a few things, reposition the cards where it's a little bit easier to tap on. I don't know. Kind of like more simple things, right? To make it where landscape mode is doable, right? So yeah, guys, comment down below. Summon animations is a big one too. Like I said, I'm so surprised we have yet to get some summon animations, and I'm still glazing. I was about to say Games Original. Games Original is another one. Hot take here, bonus round, guys. If we don't see Games Original, I would be extremely disappointed, right? Something to do with Shallot, maybe a playable Shallot, a new transformation for Shallot. So a fusion mechanic, Giblet and Shallot fused into Shallot where we can actually play with the character for free. That would be cool too. So a few things that's lingering in the back of my head, right, that I just mentioned. So once again, just a quick verdict. Characters kits not being too watered down. No flop characters like the last two big celebrations. No new mechanics introduced. Battle expansion is a flop. Hopefully that's not the case. And it's like the examples I just showed you with the Shadow Dimensions and stuff like that. No Games Original and no summon animations. These are all things I would like to see that I think if we don't see, because they've been hyping up this anniversary for a long time now, in terms of blowing every single update out of the water. They said they want to make this one extra special. They're the one putting the pressures on themselves. So yeah, I will continue to glaze the 7th anniversary from today, from 2 weeks from now, which is the anniversary. But at the same time, I'm going to just try to keep it real with you guys and say these are my concerns. So yeah, I mean, these are all valid. These are all valid. Like, who doesn't want summon animations, right? Who doesn't want that? So, and who doesn't want no flop characters? I don't want no flop characters, right? And battle expansion, give me some battle expansion stuff like Shattered Dimensions. Give me some of this, right? But yeah, guys, that's going to wrap it up. Comment down below what if you guys have personally anything else you're worried about or what you guys would like to see for the 7th anniversary. I'd love to read your comments. And with that being said, I'll catch you guys once again on the next one. Have a blessed day. Peace.